into the stomach. 1, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Hey, raise your target to jodan. Relax your shoulders. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, gu, ju. Then shake it out. All right, so while you're shaking it out, we're gonna mostly focus on Yakuzuki technique today and what that teaches us. So you don't have to do Yakuzuki with these drills, but I just chose it because we all know it well and we can apply the concept easily with this technique, okay? So let's further warm up. Everybody shizentai. All right, from here, just left side forward, zenku tsudachi, kamaite. All right, just feel the stance, get nice and warm. We're just gonna switch in place. So that front leg comes back to the back leg and then push forward. So switch your legs. 1. Okay, try to keep good posture, good bend on that front knee, toes forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more, 6. Okay, 1 count, 2 steps. I want you to switch twice. Itch. Stay down. Keep your core, your posture engaged. Don't stick your butt out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, from here, just take a full step back. Itch. And step forward. Knees. You can have your hips half or full face, doesn't matter to me, still just warming up. San, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, gu, and ju. All right, switch your legs. Same thing, other side. Itch, knee. Good posture, right? Stay same height. Try not to come up and down between that transition. San, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, gu, and ju, and yame, and shake it out. Good. Aichi zentai. All right, like I promised, lots of Yakuzuki coming up. So left side forward, just step out with your left leg, Yakuzuki right hand. So you're doing a stepping Yakuzuki. 1. Okay, just like we were practicing, we're gonna switch in place. Yakuzuki with your left hand. 2, so your right leg forward, left hand punches. Now from here, step back with your right leg, Yakuzuki stepping back. 3. Each time you do this, I want to make sure that you're square, right? So Greg's in place. Greg's shoulders are right over his hips. He's not overextended, okay? Make sure shoulders are right over the hips, punching right to the center line of your body, okay? Okay, from here, stepping right in, other side. Itch. So keep your hands still. It'll help you remember which hand punches next. Switch in place. Knee. Now heading straight back, Yakuzuki. San. Good. Itch, stay down, punch. Again, check your shoulders. A lot of people have a tendency to over-rotate their Yakuzuki. Make sure shoulders are right on top of the hips, nice and square position. Was that knee?
Yeah.
San. Good, that feels right. Shi, step forward. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach, and ku. All right, 1 count. I want you to step forward. Yakuzuki, pause. Punch other side. Itch. Okay, now 2nd count, step back. Yakuzuki, knee. Good. San, punch, punch. Shi, step back, punch. Good. Go. And roll. Sich. Hach. Ku. And ju. Good. Yummy, shake it out. Just want to chat for a second. You can keep working through that drill as I'm talking. So the hips are kind of doing some interesting things when we do like a moving Yakuzuki, okay? So the first technique, when we're starting, we're moving forward. Our hips kind of stay where they are, but our front hip goes forward. All right, front hip goes forward as we step, and we're going to close that back hip when we do Yakuzuki. Same thing when we switch. When we switch, our right leg goes forward, so right hip goes forward, and then we close that back hip for that Yakuzuki. So you're still getting that nice rotation. As we step back, it's more of like a backwards feeling, right? But I actually want you to think down. Thinking down when you're moving back, okay? So putting that back foot down is more of a hip translation, right? Like when we're moving forward in Oizuki, that's kind of the feeling you have, moving backwards with Yakuzuki. So that's what I'm thinking about with my hips as we're doing this drill. Again, each time you're hitting the target, make sure your center line, shoulders are right on top of your hips, nice square punch, okay? Good, Shizentai. Let's start left side forward, Kamaite. Start Yakuzuki. Now let's try all one count, moving forward. Punch, punch, punch. Ready, itch. Good, knee. San. Chi. And go. Okay, a little faster. If you're warm, go a little faster with my count. Ready? Itch. All one count. Eight. San. Okay, two more at your own pace. And if you're going too fast, just pause us or just do every other with my count. Okay? Two more with speed. Whatever speed you have right now. Ready? Hajime. Yummy. All right. Good. Shake it up. So be mindful of what your ankles are doing too. I kind of feel mine sliding around a little bit. So as we're moving forward and backward in stance, make sure you correct them as you move. So your toes are as forward as possible, given your personal flexibility. Okay, moving on to part 2 of the drill. Shizentai, Kamaite. Good, just from here, we're actually going to push to the side, Yakuzuki. So what I want you to think about is actually just flipping your hips, rotating to the side. Actually, let's just do that first, no hands. So we're going to open up our hips, drive with that right foot, open up towards your left. Ready? Itch. Good. Yeah, it's okay. Just the body for now. Recover. Same side. So again, dropping your weight, push with your hips. Knee. Recover. One more. San. Good. And up. Okay, now make sure you have space to the other side. One side is probably going to feel a lot better than the other. I think this might be my better side. We'll see. All right, again, drop your weight, push. 1. Good. Recover. And again, when we're doing this in real time, it's not 2 counts. It's not drop and then go. Real time, just all together, okay? 2. Back. 1 more. San. Good. All right, recover. Back to the original side. Same feeling. Push. Itch. Okay, now we're going to go directly behind us, 180 degrees. Now, what you must do, I'm going to turn, so you see my backside, right? What you have to do to be able to make Zenku Tadachi behind you, again, as we all know, must adjust that front foot over, okay? So as you turn, don't come too narrow like I just did, you'll fall over. Make sure you're wide enough, push with your hips, wide enough Zenku Tadachi. 2. Good, and recover back to Shizentai, face the camera. Left side, ready, itch. Good, now use that hip drive off that left hip, push all the way around, knee. Good, recover. Left side once more, stop. All the way behind you, chi. And recover. good. Always important to look as well, obviously. So before you do that turn, look at your target and then turn. All right. Let's do right side. Right side opens up, push, itch. All right, and don't push yourself into too long of a stance. It's gonna make it really hard to do the second technique. All right, look behind you, twist, knee. Good, recover. To your right, sump. Woo. Chi. Recover. It's okay if you lose balance. That means you're pushing your body. That's okay. One more. Go. Roll. And recover. All right, so let's put our hands into this, okay? So, same idea. You're going to drop your weight, push Yakuzuki to your left. Itch. Okay, make sure that you're, again, punching center line of your own body. Shoulders are over your hips. Don't overextend. Okay, this is where it gets fun. Gonna look behind you. Yakuzuki. Knee. Again, try not to overextend. Shoulders over the hips. Yame. Again, it's all in the hips. Don't throw your upper body. Throw your torso towards the opponent. Ready? If you want, you can start with your left hand out if that helps, okay? Itch. Now behind you. Knee. Recover. Stop. Chi. Recover. One more. Go. Roll. And recover. Good. Now, it's up to your personal preference. When you're pivoting, right, you can either pivot on your heel, all right, when you're here. This foot can either pivot on the heel, like that, or on the ball. Be mindful, though, of the distance, right? When you pivot on your heel, you're going closer towards your opponent. When you pivot on the ball, you're actually losing a couple inches away. And that might be okay, right? If you want more distance from your opponent. But it's up to you. I pivot on my ball. I don't know what you're doing.
Usually, I don't know. I think the heel.
Yeah, ball.
But
oh, wait, no, I'm sorry.
natural.
I meant to say heel. I meant to say heel. I do heel.
But for some people, the balls that feet are more natural. But
yeah, so
there's a lot of debate. We're not trying to say.
No, yeah, that's all I'm trying to say is you might notice that we do things differently than each other, but it just depends on your personal anatomy and what distance you're trying to reach, okay? Let's try other side. All right, Shizenta. So we have our right hand out. We're gonna push over to our right. 1. Again, shoulders on top of the hips. Don't overextend. Look behind you. 2. And recover. You can keep your right hand out. 3. And 4. Recover. 5. Push. 6. Recover. One more. 7. 8. Good. Recover. And as you're doing this, make sure you keep your elbows in. A lot of times when we do these big rotations, our elbows kind of come out. All right, so from here you'll see elbows come out, they flare out to the side. So if you can, keep your elbows nice tucked into your body, nice straight technique, okay? All right, now I think we're ready to do the grand finale of all the Gyakuzukis together, okay? So from Shizentai, I'll walk you through it from the top. Let's put our left hand out, right hand on our hip. Kamaite. Stepping out with our left leg, Yakuzuki, 2 down. 1. Switch in place. 2. Stepping all the way back, Yakuzuki, 3. Good. Now, we're just from here, push to the side. 4. Now you'll notice this stance might feel a little funny. What I'd like you to do is adjust your stance to a proper Zenkutsu Dachi, okay? So don't do like that funny, right, Zenkutsu from Heian Yondan where it's like too wide. I want you from here, adjust your stance. So for me, I'm squeezing those inner thighs, so my stance comes into, a proper stance, okay? Again, shoulders over the hips, nice center line. Now, all the way behind us, 5. And for me, I made a mistake, I'm too narrow. But that's the whole part of the point of the drill. Yame? So the reason we're doing Yakuzuki from all these different movements is to test our stance's integrity. So when we have to move all around and shift according to our opponent, can you come to that Zenkutsudachi time and time again, no matter where you have to be positioned to hit your opponent well, okay? All right, once more. I think we have left hand out, right hand on your hip. Stepping out, left side. 1. Switching. 2. Step back. 3. 4. 5. Good, yummy. That's the drill, okay? Left hand out. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Recover. Once more, left hand out. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Recover. All right, all one count. We're going to do the first part of the drill. So 1 count, punch, punch, step back, punch, pause. 2nd count, side, back, and then yame. Okay? Left hand out, right hand on your hip. Ready? Ich. Each time, Yakuzuki comes to your center line, shoulders over the hips, don't overextend. Ready? Ni. This one's especially hard not to over-rotate, okay? So correct yourself. Recover. San. Chi. Go. And roll. All right. Let's try a little bit faster. I'm sorry. All one count, no speed. Left hand out each time. Ready? Ich. Nice and smooth movement. Thinking about your posture, your targeting, and your stance. Ni. And you might have to shift up a little bit each time. That's because when we do that last technique, you're kind of opening a little further, okay? San. One more. Chi. All right. Let's add some speed. Left hand out, right hand on your hip. Ready? Your own pace, your own timing. You don't have to blow through, right, those 5 Yakuzukis. Create your own timing, your scenario in your head, okay? Ich. Hey. Recover, left hand out. Hey. One more, my count. All right, 2 more. You don't count. The mistakes that you feel your body making, just try to do it better next time through, okay? Twice, your own pace. Nice, right? And recover. Good, shake it out. Okay, so why do we do this? Oftentimes when we're doing one-step sparring or regular sparring, kumite, sometimes we find ourselves in a one-line front stance, right? When we're blocking, we have to be able to confidently adjust our stance to hit our opponent's center line. We always talk about trying to match up your center line with your partner's center, right? Always keep their center on your center. So when you're moving, it's crucial to find that center line and have a good foundation underneath to be able to support the techniques you want to throw. So we're testing that by moving different ways, shifting our front leg or shifting our back leg, stepping or switching in place to be able to constantly, consistently hit that center line, okay? So that's why I keep reminding you about that line and your shoulders. Let's try other side. Hi, Shizentai. This time starting with your right hand out, step right leg, Yakuzuki left. 1. Switch in place. 2. Step back. 3. All right, now we're gonna go to the left. 4. And behind us, 5. Good, recover. Right hand out. 1. Switch in place. 2. 3, step back. 4. And 5. And up. Right side steps. Itch. Switch in place. Knee. San. Shi. Go. And up. All right, let's move to 2 counts. First count, the first 3 punches, then pause. Itch. Knee. Now, look down at your stance. How does it feel? Or you don't have to look, right? How does it feel? Are you wide enough? Where are your shoulders? Where's your target? And relax. San. Shi. Go. Now this next one, I want you to pause. Check yourself. How well are you positioned? Are you in a good front stance? Are you center line? Don't go on to that 5th punch unless you're set. Go. And roll. Yep. Good, recover. I lost my count, so we're gonna have to start over. But that's the idea. The most 2 difficult ones to master are when we must move from here to here, and then this one's arguably the toughest because we have to move that leg all the way around, okay? All right, right hand out. Still 2 counts. Last time this count. Itch. Knee. And up. Okay, slowly all 1 count. Right hand out, left hand on your hip. Itch. Stay down through the transitions. Still a nice front stance. Good. And remember, as you're turning through that big 180 turn, keep your elbows tight to your body. Knee. Oopsies. Oh. San. And Shi. All right, let's add some speed. This is our last training. Ready, right hand out. Itch. And up when you're done. Hey. Stop. Recover. Slipped on that one. Luckily I have 2 more, okay? All right, last 2 your own pace with speed.
Right.
Right hand out. Ready? Straight. Hey. And recover. All right. And we're finished. So that's just one drill to think about that concept of always keeping your partner center of your body, testing your front stance, testing your targeting, posture. And really, again, that can be applied with any drill. Yakuzuki was just really familiar, so that's what we chose. And that's it for today. Feet together with super Dutch. Hey!